Teach yourself and your children to have the right reactions. For example, animals behind bars are not cute, never, under no circumstances. Animals performing stupid tricks in a circus, marine park is disturbing and unacceptable, always. Animals in a zoo or an aquarium is not educational. This is a lie. You can check for yourself. For real education happens only when animals live in their natural habitat. And you get real education when you watch professional documentaries and read books. Teach your children those truths and do not get used to the apparent narrative that tells you that dominance in any way, shape or form is okay. Animal racing is unnatural, unnecessary and abusive. It leads to accidents and animals ending in a slaughterhouse, all alone. Plastic production that does not stop is not normal, for simple solutions exist and have been available for a long time. You should not have to fight against plastic pollution on your own and feel overwhelmed because plastic is everywhere and continues to be whatever you do. Your right is to be able to choose freely and in a simple way how you wish to spend your money without having to contort yourself and be overly creative to avoid harming nature and animals. The only thing standing between you and the truth is your education. See beyond the narrative and don't settle. As the end consumer, you see, you have more power and rights than you think you do. Things do not depend on world leaders, at least not only. They also depend on you and what you decide you want. It is not about protesting or criticizing, but about knowing first and foremost. See for yourself if it is really necessary to have and keep cruel livestock in unacceptable conditions, and if you truly get high quality proteins out of eating meat from animals that have suffered their whole life and are slaughtered in a horrible way. Research how the above affects your physical and mental health and how unnatural this is. See for yourself how you can stop eating second-hand plants by eating the animals that ate the plants in the first place, and how this may decrease your cholesterol levels and increase tremendously your energy levels, mental health, and physical performances. You do not have to believe these words, but simply question the actual and widely spread narrative that has proven to not work, but on the contrary, to destroy nature and animals and affect our own freedom and well-being. See how our disconnected ways of living have produced loneliness, despair, and depression. Insanity has always been to continue doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Set yourself and your children free from the lies, the vicious circles, and the shackles, and start to see truly without the veil and beyond the narrative. Educate yourself about planned obsolescence, which prevents you from being free and condemns you to live to work instead of the opposite, and buy new things constantly. For all you buy is designed on purpose and, since the Industrial Revolution, not to last. You do not have to believe me. Google it. Planned obsolescence. Learn about circular economy and quality materials that could be used to allow you to achieve true life balance. For these almost undestroyable materials already exist and were used during the Second World War, for example, for some countries could not exchange with the rest of the world. So their engineers were not only allowed, but encouraged to be truly effective, as they should be. Truly, see beyond the theories a handful of people serve you, and become really knowledgeable and enlightened. For it is important for you to be free in your head first, for your money, time and energy not to be used against you, but for you. Think, for example, if it is really necessary to run and buy a real tree for Christmas that is a living natural element just to see it end in the garbage, and buy presents for your children who probably already have everything they need. You do not need to perpetuate certain ways. You can stop this. And also, do not fear to question, refuse, change, and expand. Never. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, guard your ears, your eyes, and your hearts, and those of your children from falsehood. Be wise, unapologetic, bold, and selective.